I'm sorry. Didn't want to start like that. Hello, we're back. Time for raid. P8s. Heyo.
Party Finder is upstairs. Let's go join the Party Finder.
I should probably turn on ACT.
Ugh. Hamsters.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, I resubbed. I'm logging back in.
Alright.
Hey.
Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, critically acclaimed MMO.
You gotta
Thanks,
say the whole
Serena.
thing.
Featuring the award-winning expansion Heaven's Ward.
Is Esther still away?
Esther is joining shortly.
I'm in queue.
Apologies if I've been quiet for the whole week, so...
It's all good. I know you've been going through a lot, so.
Yeah, no worries at all.
Tail, did you beat the second boss yet?
No, did a lot of reprog of the first boss with people who hadn't been in yet today.
Okay.
I
It
got to
was-
give it a whirl.
Yeah, we got
It's so fun.
a couple enraged pulls with Kythe, and Kythe had to go. We
Nice.
got someone else, a friend of mine, Cass, in, and we killed the first boss and did some more on the second boss. But we haven't killed it yet.
That whole instance is so fun. I've
Yeah.
like had an absolute
Wild.
blast with everything I've done in there.
Yeah. The Criterions are so fun. It's oh my
It's-
god, killing
it's
them
cool.
so great.
They figured out how to make an extreme savage difficulty dungeon, you know.
I was
and,
not
they really did it.
I was not expecting the mobs to be able to two-shot you.
Oh, it's
They
so
hurt.
Yeah, me
funny.
neither. Neither was anyone else.
Just really, I enjoy the fucking, like, half stealth section after the first boss where you have to clear the fucking trash, but it's
Yeah, you gotta like
all one
analyze
to
their
see
patterns.
exactly, yeah.
And
Fun.
like figure out who to kill and when and where. But again, I assume as you continue progging further in that dungeon, you will get very practiced at it. Judging by the duty, I haven't seen it yet because I haven't cleared the second boss, but judging by the duty list, it doesn't look like there's a trash pack between the second and third boss. So
Spooky.
I think there's just those two. Alright.
Alright, everybody remember the fight?
No,
Is
sorry, I've never played this game before.
Oh yeah.
This is a
You just
farm
press
party, right?
one, right? Just one until you win?
I actually have doses mapped to 2, so I'm gonna press
Oh.
2.
Yeah, that's how I had it on Scholar. I had whatever its main attack skill was on 2.
Yeah, Broil.
Yeah, and then I had Ruin on 1 for whatever reason.
Ruin 2, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Oh,
I usually
need to
put
get-
my...
I need to get pudding. Sorry, hold on.
Oh,
Have some espresso, Lester.
I usually put my dot on 1 and my spam on 2.
Yeah, makes sense.
So on Sage I have Eucrasia there.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, just instant. We don't have to do the ready check.
Blair and Dia on alt 1 and 2. Yeah, okay, sure.
That's brave.
I have
I don't know. Alt is an easy modifier key to hit, at least for me. I just kind of like tuck my thumb over. It's not like I'm jumping during a fight. If I
I
could
do,
make space a modifier key, I would.
when I'm doing the rare times I do heal, all my pointer fingers are damaged. So 4, R, and F are damage buttons. So glare is on 4, the size is R, F is Dia. And then healing is the other fingers, but pointer finger is reserved for damage.
Are these all like Xbox buttons you're talking about?
Or R and
Yeah.
F.
Yeah, it's on the Xbox controller, Esther, don't worry about it.
Alright. Last check.
Smooth check.
Hey Esther, who hasn't eaten?
We need Esther's food patrol.
Esther's
Alright.
muted. Esther is eating in real life.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Burst immediately here.
It's gonna be stacks.
Flesh from bone. Leave naught but ash in
Out
your
and
way.
stack.
Out of my sight.
God damn it.
I res.
I'll provoke the second him up.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Out, snake.
Stay out, stay out. At least this is the one that doesn't do a ton of damage immediately.
Support first, we are flexing Rhea. DPS are second, you're not flexing. So the
South?
support, they are on the north corners, 1 and 2.
Oh, god damn it. I petrified my thing still though. It's fine.
Fuck, I went the wrong way. God damn
Got Cecilia.
it. This,
Mitigate, we're about to take a hit. That one shouldn't have died. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh.
Wipe it.
sorry about that.
Should I get healers or should we wipe?
No, wipe
No,
it.
should wipe it.
Just wipe it. We'll do it again.
Sorry about that. I was trying to time my start because the ballot says I should delay start 20 seconds there.
Sounds like it's good to practice.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
There'll be stacks.
I'm getting really lucky
Sear
with those.
flesh from bone.
Even on Tuesday.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
Out and stack.
Out in stock again.
Out of my sight.
I'll get Serena.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Out. DPS first, no flex. Support second, no flex. Alright, these are DPS, and they'll be on B and C. Support will be on A and D. Corners.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
North, south, spread in the black square.
I'll move.
DPS corners. Snakes, outer corners, and stack with your partner. Northwest, 1.
I shall see my wish fulfilled.
Ready for knockback?
Knockback.
You
Blocked.
will know my rage. Who praying before a god?
One is a
I'm at
one.
I'm gonna die.
Okay, I'll raise.
I'm disconnecting.
Oh,
No, okay. Sorry, we're fine.
alright.
I just had a massive lag spike, but I was already in the right place, so.
It'll be spread.
Octa.
Perish in flames and
I don't have usual
Spread
net.
at the ends of them. What?
Center up.
Go forth and sate your boundless hunger.
North is safe. One and three. And stack with partners. Right, you need to be on the other side. Other corners, 2 and 4.
I'll raise Alice.
From
And then
Fulgen's
in
blade
and
my
spread.
servants rise.
In and spread.
Let sheep
I'm moving, I'm
sorrow
moving.
into your
Oh,
heart.
shit.
I'm at that. Yeah, this is gonna.
Swipe it.
Okay.
I bet. Okay.
I guess that's what I think I feel comfortable enough that I can save sprint for that instead now.
You don't super need sprint there. That helps certainly. Hard thing is getting everybody topped off there. It's just like everybody's spread out.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Congrats.
These stacks.
Sear flesh from bone. Leave naught but ash in your
In the black
wake.
lines and stack.
Let sheep sorrow into your heart. Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knockback.
You will know my rage. Who praying before a god?
One,
I'll get Alice.
3, 4.
I'm not sure what killed me there.
Serena was late to getting to the corner. But you soaked it alone.
Oh. No worries.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
East-west. Spread in the black square. DPS corners. Snakes outer corners and stack. Southeast 3.
shall see my
Out of
wish
the hitbox.
fulfilled.
Snake, get out. Okay, it's going to be DPS first, you're flexing melee, and support second, we are not flexing. These are the DPS ones, and they'll be on A and
Look
B.
southwest.
On A and B. So the support ones will be on D and C.
We got knights.
We're going to take a
I got a barrier up.
hit.
I'm gonna get Amit. I'll get Rhea.
I got knights. Okay.
Okay, center up. Gonna be stacks after vents.
Abyssal Fire is gonna
Perish
be
in flame generation.
a little.
A little.
A lot of a little.
I had to
Go
use position
forth
that I would normally
and
save.
sate your boundless hunger.
North. Alright, it's gonna be 2 and 4. And spread. South is safe.
I'll get Serena.
From fulgent flame,
And
my
in and
servants
stacks after
rise.
this. In and stacks, so head to your corners and stack your partners.
No, I have to go, yeah.
I tire of this.
Pray
farce.
for luck. We didn't get lucky.
Yeah.
I will provoke as soon as I'm up.
Oh, we're recovering still.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knockback.
You will know my
Alright,
rage.
go north. Get away from where he's jumping. Go north.
Fuck.
Yeah, no.
Cool on that. Yeah.
Other than that,
We crush
let's
the
start partners now.
dust.
Sounds good.
Towards B.
and then we're gonna get knocked south after this.
Oh.
But wait first.
Oh.
Wait for the crush.
Oh, did it like double assign
Black line
us?
north.
Yeah. I,
Doubles up, yeah.
Get knocked back towards D.
Hey, Raven.
Yeah, we took 3 hits. We got triple tapped actually.
Oh, that's cursed.
Nice.
Okay, we had the right idea at least.
By the
in
way,
terms of
this right
positioning.
here is potions when it's dog first. We do potions right here as he comes back.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
After dog 2 stuff? is when
Yes,
potions
yeah.
happen?
They come up
Okay.
before it, but there's no reason that you can't
You
hit
wait,
'em,
yeah,
so
there's no,
yeah.
because of all
So
that
you pop
shit,
them
yeah.
as you run back in.
Gotta.
Alright.
Huh.
Okay.
Oops.
Let's see.
Accidentally ate carrot
So
pudding.
hold on, we need to figure out some healing stuff because we're consistently having people die to damage from like the Toucher Flare, Octaflare at the end of vents.
I mean,
I
yeah,
did do my
because
feet.
we
that
had a
time, so
dead
that should've
person, so
helped.
it was a guaranteed deaths.
Yeah, and the times and 2 polls ago, that was just because of mispositioning.
Yeah, we've yet to have
Okay.
one where healing was even a
It is fucking spicy
part of
though,
it.
for sure.
Yeah, oh, it
I
is.
am-
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that I had. Let me double check, I guess. Yeah. All right. I took 42k damage over 40 HP, 40,000 HP. So I died to damage there, but it's fine. We can try it again if we think we're gonna have additional mitigation or something there that we didn't have that time.
You should
Okay,
have
so-
Heart of. I mean, assuming we don't make a mistake on snakes, we'll have Heart of Light there.
yeah. Star is
That
down
too.
and
is
I do
probably
have
a big
horoscope
reason.
as
Okay,
well.
so normally there would be a star there and you were dead. Okay.
No, I was alive for that. Star went off.
Yeah. I
Rest
usually
eternal in the
use an
dark
extra mitt
depths
on
of
a
this
snake
prison.
fuck up too, so that's probably a lot of it.
Alright, well, we'll see how it goes this time, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to adjust our healing there.
It's gonna be stacks.
Sear flesh from bone. Leave naught but ash in your
Out and
wake.
stack.
Out in stacks?
Yep.
Yeah, was
God damn it.
I'm so sorry about that,
I got
Serena.
Serena.
Serena? Okay, I got
Wipe it.
knights.
Wipe it.
Alright,
Just wipe
yeah,
it.
we should just wipe this early.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Okay.
If we lure him to the edge of the arena, maybe it'll one-shot him. We should try that.
Yeah.
How are you gonna make him go into the edge of the arena?
I'll get back to you on that.
He does it himself, and he doesn't get killed. Whenever he goes doggo too.
We'll
He
use
goes and sits
Malediction
in the
of
fire.
Water.
You mean Lalafell soccer
Rest eternal
spell?
in the
Oh,
dark
no.
depths of this prison.
I think I broke a new record for most fucked up red mage opening.
Proud of you. It's gonna be spread.
Finally.
Sear flesh from bone.
Are
Give
you
us
missing some mitigation on this build that you normally have there?
Me? I don't.
Hail.
oh.
Leave naught but ash in your
In and
wake.
spread.
Getting chunked by autos more so than usual.
Let's
It's
sink
in
sorrow
Oh, yeah,
into your
you
heart.
figured it out. Oh, wipe.
Alright.
I feel like you were getting chunked by autos more than usual, maybe it's just me.
I mean, the beginning I didn't throw Corundum that time, but that would have worn off by then.
Alright. Don't worry about it. Let's go again.
Let's see if it replicates itself here.
Yeah.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Oh, I thought
Octaflare.
we were seeing a star there.
From bone.
No, I don't ever save star in the beginning of fights.
I thought you said you were putting it 20 seconds later, but maybe I
No,
misunderstood.
no, that's during feast.
Oh.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
In and spread.
Lovely.
Let's sink sorrow into your heart.
First pattern.
I was hoping you'd give us that one.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knockback.
You will know my
I got
rage.
Rhea. Remember, stay where I am, Rhea.
2, 3,
Oh,
4.
Who praying before a god?
1,
Oh, that's star. Quick cover after all this.
3. I can also have Exegol there.
Okay.
It's free at this point.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
East-west. Spread in the black square. Support corners. Birds, inner square. Blocks.
I got Amit.
Southeast, 3.
I got Amit.
I shall see my
Maybe
wish
snake, get out.
fulfilled.
Support first, we're flexing Rhea. DPS are second, you're also flexing melee. So the support ones, and they are on B and C.
Oh my
DPS
god.
will be on A and D.
Sorry, I fucked up.
Will you be able to petrify?
No.
No. Okay.
I moved too soon.
Oh,
Why did-
that pull was kind of fucked anyway.
A little bit.
I can recover from that, but just
We could have, yes, but
It just would have sucked.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
it'll be spread.
Sear flesh from bone. Leave naught but ash in your wake.
In and spread.
I'll move.
Let seep sorrow into your heart.
I got knights. No, I got Rhea. Okay, get
okay,
Rhea.
nice.
Get Rhea.
okay.
I'm sorry. And I'll keep it queued on tail.
Rhea, evoke.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Are ready for beast? Snakes.
Out.
Beast.
Yes. Nope. Yeah, plus. Alright, DPS first, no flex. Support second, no flex. North
Look south.
corners. North corners 1 and 2 for the DPS. Support will be south corners.
Good work.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
North south. Red and the black square. DPS corners. Snakes, outer corners, and spread. Left and right spread, not front and back.
Okay.
Back. Front and deer, sorry.
FS.
Southeast 3.
I shall see my wish fulfilled.
Knock back soon.
Knockback.
You will know my rage.
Clocks.
1, 2, 3.
Who praying before a god?
Russ?
He's trying to pay attention to the rocks. Get a couple people in the wrong
Yeah.
spots.
Was I in the right spot?
You were a 2. Me and Rhea were 1. Because you had
Perish
the
in
wound still.
flames embrace.
Ah.
Enter.
Go forth and sate your boundless hunger.
West is safe.
This direction.
North is safe. Thank you. Stacks. Pray for good luck.
I am at.
Ivy.
West.
Well,
From fulgent flame my servants rise.
In and spread.
I
I'm
tire
just
of
going this way.
farce.
Wipe it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
It'll be stacks.
Sear flesh from bone. Leave naught but ash in your
In and
wake.
stack.
Get a little closer.
Let sheep sorrow into your heart. Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knockback.
You will know my rage. Who praying before a god?
Good stuff.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
East west. DPS corners. Birds in. And clocks.
I'll get Cecilia. That might have been me, I'm sorry.
Make sure you get
Two.
like right into the corner of the inner box.
Yeah, I think I'm confusing that positioning with another mechanic.
I think you're doing like.
I'm doing like Snake 2 stuff.
Oh
We
yeah.
can do Snake 2. It's technically safer, but
think clocks is easier.
Shall see my
Yeah,
wish
it
fulfilled.
almost certainly is.
I agree, but yeah, Snakes 2 is technically safer.
I won't have collected for okay.
Support first, no flex. DPS second, no flex. There are the support ones at A and D. DPS at B and C.
Good work.
Center prevents. There'll be stacks at the end.
Perish in flame's embrace.
Center.
Center up.
Go forth and sate your boundless hunger.
Right. 2 and 4. North. North. And stacks. North and stacks. East. East.
I got tail.
I got Serena.
Fulgent
And then
flame
in
my
and stacks.
servants rise.
Sigmet and in and stacks.
Tail?
I'm tired of this farce.
Okay, I got
Tank
tail.
Buster. Invuln the Tank Buster, Rhea.
Should have gotten Emmet.
No, you should have gotten me because
Yeah.
Rhea is about to
Okay.
die.
I'm still resing Emmet in a second.
Okay, and I'll get Rhea then after this. Yep.
Very
Behold
chill.
the
I'm
fruits
full
of
lighting just to
sacrifice.
keep us going. Knockback.
You
Alright.
will know my
Go south,
rage.
see? Follow it. We're getting
Okay,
knocked
nice.
north. Okay. And light parties. Group 1 by the wall, group 2 at the edge of the
And
hitbox.
max melee range,
Be
right?
crushed underfoot.
And we're going towards...
Wait, watch what he does
We're
first.
going towards D. And get knocked,
Remember, stay put a second.
put a second. Get knocked slightly south.
Oh.
And then black line south. And go to 4.
Oh, right, because it's
I
not a regular
live.
dividing knockback. Okay.
Yeah, I confused the two. It was a regular knockback.
Did it, Amet.
That's the first time I've ever lived through that. I'm proud of myself.
I'm
Who are
proud
you
of
getting, Emmet?
I'm getting Cecilia
Oh,
next.
no, it's a wipe.
Oh,
I'm getting
crap.
tail.
No, yeah, there we go. Oh well.
I'm gonna go ahead and decline this.
But there's LB3 on the table.
Yeah, but everyone's
Oh, but you're
on.
in lava.
I shall
Yeah, a lot of
see
people are in
my
lava.
wish fulfilled.
I love being in lava.
Sorry.
Pick your food.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, Serena has 7.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Stacks.
Sear flesh from bone. Leave naught but
In
ash
and
in
stack.
your wake. Let sweet sorrow into your heart. Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knock back.
You will know
Box.
my rage. Who's praying before a god?
Corner's next.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
East-west. Support corners. Birds, inner square. Blocks.
Good work.
Live. Somehow.
Southwest
That one
4.
There
Southwest
is
4.
four
Where are we
people.
going?
There's 4 people on my side. Like, it was me, Rhea, Knights, and Serena.
Oh, okay.
I shall see my
Got it.
wish
Snake out
fulfilled.
of the hitbox.
I think we could probably get by without the aspect of Helios there. It just gonna take a few seconds to get healing stuff up, but it's fine because there's no party damage going on.
Alright, DPS first, no
You are
flex. Support
afraid to
second.
be
We are
consumed.
flexing Rhea. These are the DPS ones on 2 and 4. Alright, support ones are on 1 and
Okay.
3. Okay.
You hit a button, huh?
We also had 3 people going to one side, which was incorrect.
Yeah.
DPS were not flexing, so the 2 should have been
Either
Kite
way,
and Plum.
it all ended before we could even
I know,
mess
but
that up.
we need to.
Yeah.
Make sure that we're at.
It was 2 and 4,
There is-
Serena, so
So
it
yeah,
should have been on 4.
Keep very in mind your auto face target then. For that.
Yeah, that part was my fault. I'm sorry.
No worries. It's very easy to do.
Yeah. Everyone loves gaze mechanics.
Rest eternal in the dark depths.
Just don't use any JCDs for like a full 2 seconds before the gaze. There's no reason to. Let's just clear the fight. It'll be spread.
Sear flesh from bone. Leave naught but ash in your wake.
In and spread.
Lovely.
Let seep sorrow into your heart. Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Snakes.
Snake out. Support first, no flex. DPS second, no flex. Alright, supports first and B and D. Will be on B and D. DPS will be on A and C.
Oh god damn it. Mine's not gonna petrify.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right, that kills people if I do that. Sorry.
I got Serena.
I guess that probably helps to space out damage if it's going to happen one way or another.
I don't know.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
East-west.
Ah, fuck. This is gonna suck. I got figured back row.
Support corners.
Oh fuck.
Alright.
Makes outer corners and stack. Pray for good luck. Northwest, 1.
Okay. I'm not doing shit since I have no mana.
I shall see my wish
I'm
fulfilled.
gonna get Alice.
Knockback.
You will know my rage.
Box.
Alright.
Praying before a god.
Hyper res.
Wee!
Just wipe it. Just.
Yeah. Hey. Can I back out and buy a weapon? Or should
I
we
don't
wait
think
for
that's
break?
going to-
That-
Let's
that-
wait for break. I
there's
don't
no
think
reason
that's not,
to,
That's
yeah.
not what's killing us.
I know, yeah.
Rest eternal in the dark
What the
depths
hell
of
just happened to my
Baseball.
RP?
this. Sear flesh from bone. Leave naught but
In
ash
and
in
spread.
your wake.
I'll move.
Rhea and Blummy need to get out.
Spread!
And
I got
sink
Rhea.
sorrow into your heart.
Alright, I'm involving. Just rest me when I die.
I'll have it queued for you. Oh!
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Snake out.
Thanks, get out.
Don't worry about me.
Support first, no flex. DPS second, you are flexing melee. So the support ones, and they'll be on 2 and 4. DPS will be on 1 and 3.
Got Alice?
What happened? Mitigate. There's gonna be a blast after Ectothermos.
We got petrified there, I think. Couldn't kill their snake.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
North-south, spread in the black square. PS corners. Snakes, outer corners, and spread. Southeast, 3.
I shall see my wish fulfilled.
Knockback.
I might get knocked back into death.
You will
No, I'm fine.
know my rage.
Stand on a corner if you think you might get knocked back.
Yeah, I just went middle and aimed myself to the corner, and I was totally safe.
Praying before a god.
Keep Freya up. Pick up the bleed. Please try to get to your spot sometime. Dax at
Damn,
the
how
end.
long is that bleed?
It's a very long bleed.
Perish in flame's embrace.
Center.
Go forth and sate your boundless hunger.
2 and 4. One and 3. Red. Two and 4 again.
Oh my god.
From fulgent
then out and
flame
stack.
my servants rise. Out of my sight.
That's so disgusting.
Tried to save
I
you,
got
Plum.
plum.
See, if I, yeah.
I was doing that.
Like, if I don't have sprint for that specific pattern, it's just over.
That was a nasty fucking pattern.
Yeah. I barely made it to my
Behold
side
the
without
fruits
spread.
of sacrifice.
It's snake out. This is snake
Snakes
2.
too. So get to your masks.
Static snake positions. Inside the white line. Do not be out or on the white line.
You
DPS
afraid
are
to be
first.
consumed.
Snake supporters second. No one is, or no, melee are flexing. Look at your
Which
cardinals. Look at your cardinals, and then DPS will look at their snakes. DPS look at snakes. Support, look at your snakes. Weapon.
So for folks who got petrified by the snakes there, when we said look at cardinals, which direction did you look? Like, which specific cardinal were you looking at?
Do we always be looking out from the boss? Because I think that's what's throwing me
Yes,
off.
because
Always,
there's
yes.
snakes
Okay.
on the other side
Yes.
of the boss.
There are snakes on.
Oh, if
there
you're
are
if you're
four
looking
snakes.
towards the boss, even if it is
Yeah.
like in a cardinal, you're getting petrified. You need to look
Got
away.
it. Okay. So I did that backwards.
Yeah, you have to look out.
Yeah, because there are snakes on the other side. So the only safe place for you to look is out at the nearest cardinal or cardinal, depending on what the call is.
If you are having trouble with like getting to positions on time or getting petrified, please just stop DPSing during these parts. Let's get the mechanics down.
Yeah. For me, that
We
wasn't
have-
even a DPS issue. I
Because
was just
Beasts 2 takes a lot of repetition to learn how to do, and like Doggo 2.
we want to be able to
and
see it a lot.
Exactly. So for now, just don't bother with the DPS. Focus on not getting petrified and stuff like that.
Let's give it another shot.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
It'll be spread.
Sear flesh from bone. Leave naught but ash in your
Out
way.
and spread.
Out of my sight. Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Snake out.
Snakes.
Support first, no flex.
You are
DPS second,
afraid to
no
be
flex.
consumed.
Alright, these are supports on A and B. Away. DPS will be on D and C. Away.
Good luck.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
East west. Spread in the black square. Support corners. Snakes, outer corners, and spread. Four, southwest.
I'll have regen after this. We're missing a mitt.
I never have mint for that.
I shall see
yeah, I know.
my wish fulfilled.
I'm not certain if someone.
It felt like it hurt harder than it usually does.
Knockback.
You will know my rage.
Locked.
Praying before a god.
Please.
Oh shit.
Got it. I'm gonna bleed. Oh.
Sorry about that.
Nope,
I
it's okay.
miscounted.
Am I gonna have to?
I should be okay. I'm just gonna close some mint.
Sorry about that. No, I miscounted.
You're good.
Oh, the bleed is what happens if you take one on your own and don't die.
Yes.
Octa?
It'll be spread at the end of vents.
Perish in flame's embrace.
Center.
Go forth and sate your boundless hunger.
Right, 2 or 4. 1 or 3. West.
Knights.
Focus on the spread here.
Fulgent
It's gonna be
flame
in
my
and spread.
servants rise.
Get to your spot. Get over. Spread.
Let
Thank God.
sink sorrow into your heart.
Tank
Got Knights
Buster.
again.
I'm invulning this. Focus heals on Rhea.
Do I need to raise anyone soon?
No.
Nope. I just invuln this one to give a little
Yeah.
relaxation for the healers a bit. And then we'll have Rhea invuln the next tank.
The fruits
We'll
of
have Rhea invuln the next tank.
Relaxation.
monster. Snake
Tank
out.
two.
Snake 2.
Out.
Get out. Sorry for the distraction.
No worries.
There's
mean-
nothing relaxing about that part, but I
I
appreciate
know.
the effort.
Yeah,
Monster is not the
All
stressful
right.
bit.
DPS.
pray to become
Get to your
Support
spots, get to your
first. Support
spots.
first. Support first. Then DPS. No flex and melee are flexing at the end. Look at the cardinals.
Cardinals?
Out at the cardinals, and then support will look at the snakes after they go off. Support, look at your snakes. DPS, look at your snakes. All right. South is the one. South.
Oh. We got
Serena
Pepper.
died and then activated her global sight.
Yep.
Yeah.
What killed Serena?
Serena took Blood of the Gorgon.
From someone else.
Make sure you're looking at your snake
Uh,
from your spot and you're not moving closer to the person with the poison puddle, because the poison
Yeah, I
puddle.
think she got clipped by somebody else's blood. Oh wait, no, that was after the petrifaction. Okay, what happened there?
Well, I would assume
No,
if
petrifaction didn't do anything. Sorry, I'm just like looking through this log and trying to understand what's going on. Yeah, it looked like there were 2 Blood of the Gorgon hits.
Yep. Okay, that's what it was.
All right. Just getting too close.
Yep.
Yep. So just gotta make sure that you're still on your mask.
Either Serena or whoever she shared a square with.
Somebody was too close.
All right.
Yeah. Who knows? It might not have even been you. So.
Which healer is better at just like the
Rest
spam
eternal
AoE heals,
in the
like
dark
direct
depths
hits?
of
Amet.
this
Astro.
prison.
So out in that case, Amet, if support ever gaze first, as soon as you've gazed, run dead center into the middle, because your poison puddle won't hit anyone there, and you can get heals out on everybody. Easy.
Okay.
Yeah, we should all live if we all take out any additional healing there.
It's just that
I
then
just
we
touched
also
rope,
are
by the
about
way.
to. We're all going to take a bunch of damage after that. So
This is Tetra, by the way.
Leave
Yep,
not
it's
but
in and
ash
stack.
your wake.
I have neutral for that.
Let's
so
sink sorrow into your heart.
be real great. I know I'm supposed to use Macrocosmos for snakes. I just haven't for snakes too. I just haven't figured out where exactly.
Okay.
what's the timing? Like, how does Macrocosmos
Great.
work? It's
It's 15 seconds every 3 minutes.
and then it's after the 15 seconds we heal up whatever we got damaged in that 15.
You could also pop it early, in which case you heal. for
Knockback? But it's all the damage across that full time frame.
It's
a
half
percentage
that damage. It's half
But
that
it's-
damage.
But across the
Go to
full
your
time
spots,
frame.
everyone.
Yep, box.
Let's focus on this. We can talk about this after the vote. 2.
Praying before a god.
We've got time. Amet, what I believe it is you pop it right before the first group stares at their snakes, because it will absorb. It'll do the damage for the puddles dropping on all 8 people,
Leave not
and
but
then
ash
pop it
in your
after all 8
wake.
people have been hit by their puddles.
No problem.
North, south,
Yeah, I think that would be.
and that'll heal us up. Support corners. That'll heal us up for the next soak we do. Outer corners and spread.
I fucked that up.
Do I need to
problem.
raise anyone? I need to raise a lot of people.
That was I hit the wrong
Go
thing.
northwest.
Northwest,
go northwest.
1. I'm idling. Not that.
Just wipe it. I need to.
Yeah.
I need to
Wipe
AFK
it.
really quick. I will be right back. Sorry.
I shall see my wish fulfilled.
All right, I'm back. Sorry. Just heard a popping, banging sound coming from what I thought was the boiler room, which
Yeah,
Oh.
understanding
not
that
a
you would wanna look
not a
at that.
huge fan of the room that has a giant tank of flammable gas making popping sounds.
Oh no!
But no, it was outside the window. So
Sorry about that last pull. I accidentally bet fingered macro
you're good.
and hit it before the damage went out.
Yeah, did we just die to damage there?
Yeah, you and I died to damage because I hit macro too early. Well,
So-
I hit
Right.
it the second time. I usually just let
Yeah.
it expire.
I think we were.
So
Yeah,
just
we took 60k damage over 55k HP, so yeah.
for the sake of macros, so it's 15 seconds, and in that 15 seconds, 50% of all damage taken gets added up.
Plus a 200 potency
Okay.
heal.
All right.
Yeah, the exact percentage isn't super important.
Yeah, I just more meant but it is over the course of the 15
15
seconds.
seconds, that's correct.
Yeah.
Because I believe
so you have
the
to pre-pop it before you take the damage. You have to
Yeah.
press it before you take the damage, and then you can press it again. to
because
heal
the
whenever you
second
want.
green puddles will hit about 10 seconds or 8 seconds after the first green puddles hit,
Have a
and then
timeline.
yeah, so it's somewhere there. So that's why
okay, let's see.
I think if you pop it before the first green puddles.
So Blood of the Gorgon 1 is at 551. Blood of the Gorgon 2 is at 557. So
6
kind of
seconds.
pop it. Like, yeah, you have plenty of time.
Yeah.
And that should heal us mostly up so that we can then take
Yeah.
the next soaks.
Yeah, pop it like in the center when things are starting, and then so that it hits everybody, and then
And damage shouldn't be too bad because you can survive the purple snake stacks with 3 people. So, but each group should technically have 4 people in the stack. So I really don't think it should be that bad. So. All right. I know someone else said BRB. He said, okay, I'm gonna. Yeah. Thank you.
can just ready check.
I like everyone extracting their materia.
Check food.
Alright.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
It's gonna be stacks.
Sheer flesh from bone. Leave naught but
Out
ash
and
in
stack.
your wake. Out of my
Got Alice.
sight.
I need to get
Got
res-
Cecilia.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Out. Out. Snake. DPS first, you're flexing melee. Support second, we are not flexing. For the DPS ones, they will be on B and C. Support ones will be on A and D.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
North-south, spread in the black square. DPS corners. Snakes, outer corners, and spread. Southeast, 3.
I'll have regen in a few seconds.
I shall see my wish fulfilled.
Somebody knockback. Knockback.
Yeah, careful if you pop early.
You will know my
Okay, we're good.
rage.
Where are your spots?
Who
That's
praying
Serena.
before a god?
Oh fuck, sorry.
Yeah.
Log off, just go with 4.
Never mind. Let's
Even if someone dies, please make sure you're going to your spots. Can survive it.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison. Sear flesh from bone.
It's going to be spread after this.
Leave naught but ash in your
In
wake.
and spread.
Let seep sorrow into your heart. Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knockback.
You will know my rage.
Lots.
Oh, okay.
Lights.
Oh, I'm gonna probably die.
Oh, yeah, guaranteed to.
Yep.
God damn it.
Who praying before a god?
3 will be solo, and that's
I am technically 3.
Oh fuck, I'm 3. Hold on, I'm in the wrong place though. Haha.
It was in the wrong place
two
as
still
well.
needs to go to their spot, yeah.
Let's do one pull and take our break after that.
Sounds good.
And let's go. Well, I guess it's only one pull.
No, that should
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison. Sear flesh from bone. Leave naught but ash
In
your
and spread.
wake.
You can stay there. Well,
Yeah.
Let sink sorrow into your heart. Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
knockback.
Knockback.
You will know my rage. Who praying before a god?
What did you die to?
No fucking clue.
I don't understand.
You died to damage on Stomp Dead.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
North south. DPS in corners. Snakes outer corners and spread. Southeast 3.
It's a fancy displacement spot.
I'll have something in 5 seconds.
I'll stay put.
No joke,
I
I might.
shall see my
snake
wish
out.
fulfilled.
Yeah, the snake's next. This is snake's one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all starting to blur.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are
DPS first, you are flexing melee. Support second, we are not flexing.
Look north.
South corners for DPS. North corners for support.
Good work.
How did I not die to that? Amazing.
Spread at the end of vents.
perish in flames and
Then
breath.
graced. Center.
Go forth and sate your boundless hunger.
South is safe. North is safe. And spread. 1 and 3.
From
And then
Fulton
out and
flame, my
spread.
servants rise. Out of my sight.
Perfect.
Good stuff. We got dog coming up next, right?
Yep, dog too.
Behold the fruits
Get ready.
of sacrifice.
Knock back soon, but not now.
Get towards the middle. Get towards
Now.
the middle.
Back now.
Knock back, knock back.
You ready to run north or south?
will
It's
know
south.
my
C. Go
rage.
follow where he's going. Get knocked north. Right. Come back to him. It's gonna be partners.
Be crushed underfoot.
We're like really close, I think.
Towards D.
West.
Yeah, get spread out a little better.
Partners.
Okay.
Towards D. Melee can be a little closer. Right.
Wait for the crush.
Get knocked south. We're getting knocked south.
for the
black.
crush.
South. 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 South.
Ah, shit.
Alright, I'm getting Rhea. And then I'm slow resing Claw.
I'm gonna die.
Be able to get you soon.
Actually, Rhea. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
I shall see my wish
The order
fulfilled.
is it changes each time, Serena. So it's
yeah, you have to be watching.
you have to see which way he's going.
So in that case, our movement was we were over here, right? And we got knocked this way. Crush happened over at B. Like our shit went off. Crush happened, and then Crush happened over at B.
And he's gonna
then
charge
you had to
across.
run here, get knocked from here south. And
You
then
can
get
be
knocked from
anywhere
south
on the black line.
north.
It just had to be on the south black line.
Right, but we wanted to be here so that we would get knocked south and then be positioned for the knockback that he does
Yes.
after. Right? So then from here we would get knocked to north, like to A-ish, and then we saw which way the safe spot was. In this case it was towards B, so we ran towards B.
The most important thing though is just those black like I'm just saying, like, get here before you worry about getting towards the middle. You have to get out of that center line.
Yeah, because like we could have taken the knockback here and,
And
then
then
run
run to
center,
here, yeah.
but if we ran center here, then we would have gotten knocked into the wall. So. Alright. I'm gonna go stretch. I'll be
I
back in a minute
might-
or two.
We're gonna
I'm gonna
reconvene
see-
at 10. Yes.
I'm gonna see how my hand feels, but I might go warrior for a bit because
Yeah.
I
Gunbreaker stuff,
literally like I was taking my hand off the keyboard multiple times throughout that poll because my fucking
Ugh.
pinky and ring finger are getting really fucked up because I've been playing Gunbreaker for the entire day.
Yeah, you should.
So I think I'll be okay. But if worst case, I might go ahead.
Just
and,
switch to war. I'd say just go to warrior right now. Don't
Hey,
even worry
Nox.
about it right now. You don't want to get to a point where like you need to take like a few days off
yeah.
before you can do anything.
I know what you mean.
I like just had that recently with my wrist. It sucked.
I will say this though, even with me consistently taking my hand off the keyboard and just stopping my rotation, we were above the we were at the DPS check when we got to vents. So even with like people
red
being
mage?
careful, even with a red mage, not potting, me just stopping my rotation randomly, and not and people playing it safe on mechanics, we were still at the DPS check halfway through the fight. So our DPS is
Work?
very good. I honestly think we will. I think we just got to be consistent with mechanics. Second phase is gonna be best. I mean, y'all gonna fucking love your big numbers. I want to see what a fucking tech. I want to see what a tech finish does after the 100% damage buff in phase 2.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see what my crit direct Xenos look like.
Fucking Serena will be popping off, what, like 120k
Vidare.
Ogies, so 2 times 120k for like 240k.
Oh yeah, Ogie's the big thing now, yeah.
Yeah, because it hits twice. I think, what, you got a 67k Ogie in that last pull?
I'm back.
Howdy.
It's just
Okay.
fucking...
Let's see how big of a difference 10 Vit will make.
Honestly, my favorite part about phase 2 is that it's similar in vein to like an ultimate, where when you have to do the ridiculous mechanics, the boss just becomes untargetable and then you have to do the dance. So like you don't have to worry
You
about
just
your
do
fucking
stuff.
rotation, you don't have to worry about uptime. It's literally just do the
Sounds
mechanic.
good. That sounds good.
Plus he stabs you with his floppy
This
DNA
is
stick.
what Tail wishes all raids were like.
Honestly, yes.
I'd probably do it still. That sounds fine.
I love that. Because I am...
is
I
phase-
can see someone making like an indie game that like works like an MMO raid, but there's no combat. You just like walk around.
I'd play it.
You
I
know?
can see it.
You're kind of describing like a bullet hell. Kind
I
of.
guess a little.
'Cause you're just-
at least some of it.
Always firing forward and just dodging things.
Is it like other 2 phase fights where the second phase is easier, or is this one of those?
So the damage check is
Oh boy.
Oh no, it is. The mechanics are fucking crazy.
If
How
you-
I know, I know
if
there's
you
one called-
if you understand them, if you
Is that what Fury is?
understand the mechanics,
Kind of.
if you understand the mechanics, then it's not bad. It's very, once you get it, and it's gonna be easy after that. It's just that initial getting it is a lot of people are gonna get very overwhelmed.
Especially at the very beginning.
Because the mechanics are not... There aren't a lot of mechanics, but each individual mechanic has a ton of moving parts. So it is... But once you understand it, you can do it like clockwork, and it's not...
I've heard there's a mechanic called high concept, and I'm like,
Yep.
that sounds great.
Yeah, that's the big mechanic. There's high concept and high concept 2.
It's like you're doing like creature alchemy, but with party members.
Cool.
It's... Yeah.
It's weird. You're like mixing ingredients in the right order and like saving things for later.
Just if you just look at a list of the debuffs that happen during high concept, you'll have a fucking heart attack and stop raiding. But
Yeah.
if you look at each part one at a time and then see how they flow together, you'll be fine, because it's
like the ultimate
very
debuff soup.
it's super understandable. It's very Hello World, where at face value it looks like a nightmare, but it's actually, there's a science to it, and once you know it, and you'll never have a problem.
Interesting.
Honestly, my favorite mechanic is natural alignment. I think natural alignment's cool as fuck. It's like, because it's the best part is 2 people to get randomly chosen per pull, and they just don't have to do mechanics for like
Yeah.
they just, their job is to literally stand there and not stand
not
on
get
top
hit
of
by
any
anything.
by
Do not
anyone.
get
Yeah,
hit.
so they just stand in one spot and do not move. Like that's their job for the mechanic.
Yeah, it's like a thing. It's like it's a debuff where you have to stand completely still with your partner, and if you get hit by any unavoidable damage, the
You
party
explode,
wipes.
killing everyone.
Phenomenal.
With the attack, which is wonderfully named Forcible Failure. And natural alignment's fun. Also really interesting. I think it's a really cool concept of, which is weird, because it's not even the mechanic that's called concept. Isn't there one about hauling that people call a fucking... Yeah, there's a lot of those. Oh, my fucking hand, man.
Oh, I should have made a second cup of coffee today. What was I thinking?
I'm on my third.
Oh, jeepers. I think I have a little bit left in my mug from this morning. Oh, that's like an inch of coffee. That'll do something, I guess.
Yeah, water. Come on.
I've got a pack of boba I could make, but I'm running out of milk.
Oh no.
What's the fucking post? I feel like I've read this to you before, but... The Twitter post, somebody said, we drink boba to satisfy our ancient and innate urge to slurp up tadpoles from a puddle through a reed.
Oh.
And then
Yeah.
somebody just responded
No,
with,
I love
"No,
that.
we absolutely do not."
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I
jeepers.
couldn't relate more.
Oh gosh.
I feel like an anteater.
Damn.
I
Well,
like to have, I like to bite both ends of a Tim
Did you know
Tam and
did
slurp up coffee through it.
Did you know
and
that
it makes me
anteaters
feel like
are?
a spider that's like sucking up like liquefied like organs.
All right, good night, guys. I'll see you next week.
Did you know anteaters are
have a good
always
raid.
swallowing? Like, just they never stop swallowing.
Oh, just like while they're
Their
alive.
body, their
that's
body
all
is
they
just
do.
always swallowing. It's just constantly swallow. Like, it's just a weird like biological thing.
I'm learning a lot today from you both.
Hmm.
Jeepers.
Hello.
Welcome
Hello.
back.
Like me for real.
Yes,
Hi.
Knox, this is a
What's
weird
just like
line
you
of
for real?
conversation. We're
No,
talking about
nothing.
slurping up tadpoles and anteaters that are always swallowing.
Ah, I see.
Do you drink boba to satisfy your innate natural urge to slurp up tadpoles from a puddle through a reed?
Platypus.
No, because I don't really like the tapioca pearls in boba.
Me either.
The boba part of the boba.
I always
I
choke
love
on
me
them.
like a sugary milk tea. Like, don't get me wrong, but like I can do without the tapioca.
I can do without the balls trying to choke me. That's my problem.
Yeah.
I always suck on the straw and then it's
One
like...
time I got a
"Bleh."
drink that had like red bean paste. That was pretty good.
Hmm.
But I still didn't love like the texture of I'm drinking something and then there's like some
And then there's
solid
like
stuff
food in it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If it was like just a little thicker, it could be fine, you know. If it was like all, like if it was a pudding, perhaps.
Maybe you'd like the sort of
I was
herbal
drinking,
jelly they
Knox.
put in it sometimes.
Maybe.
Then.
I was drinking and I
the
saw
whole,
what you put.
the whole event, you know. It was like a really thick smoothie instead of like a tea, like a
Ugh.
liquid. you
Oh
know?
yeah, yeah.
If the whole
Instead of
thing was
being-
like
Instead
some weird
of
slime
being
or
like
whatever.
heterogeneous like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the heterogeneity, I think. That's a good
Uh-huh.
word for
Hey,
it.
hey, Raven. I like your hamster on your head. Head hamster.
So I did the Halloween event today.
But Halloween isn't for 10 days.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but the event is happening in the Final Fantasy video game, so I went and did it. At the
I
end of
bet-
it, you can access an area where there's like a couple NPCs you can talk to, and they let you do like little transformations into a bunch of different story NPCs from the
Yeah.
game. But the choices of who they let you transform into are a little baffling.
Probably
sometimes.
Nox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I
Heaven's Word-
remember that back
In
in
the Heaven's
January
Word
when they
section,
did
you
it.
can transform into Hilda, but you cannot transform into Ysel. And what the fuck? What the hell?
It's horrible.
Sorry, Serena.
Nothing against Hilda. I love her. She's amazing.
Oh
But, like,
yeah.
huh?
Who did they add for Endwalker for that?
I don't remember. I didn't really look too deeply into the menus. I was just like, oh, it's
Uh,
alright. I
is
have
there-
Anamnesis installed. I can do this whenever I want.
Is there an outfit this year?
There is.
What is
Yeah,
it?
I honestly think
the
the
Wake
headpiece
Doctors
for
could-
it would work with the
is
Black
it like
Mage
is it like a plague
Lamb.
doctor?
a little bit.
It's not a
It's
plague doctor, really.
Like
It's
mix a
Wake
plague doctor
yeah.
with a Tuscan Raider.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
boy.
like it's the thing. You'll see it. There's an NPC wearing it in the quest if you do it. I'm actually using the pants from that set as part of my current glam.
Oh,
Because I thought that they were nice pants, but you could like never see them in the actual outfit because there's a huge coat covering all of them, and I was like, oh, I want to do something with these pants where maybe you could
Mhm.
actually see them.
I
And
wonder.
They look pretty good.
I wonder if there's like a Zeta tribe in the steppe that just like hops like this all the time, and like they approach like enemies in battle doing this to like intimidate them.
what the fucking Jiangxi like tribe?
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah, I mean, don't let your dreams be dreams. You can make up whatever tribe you want. It's fictional.
Well, I'm a member of the Malagould. I can't change.
Maybe the Malagold do that, and they just never mentioned it in the lore.
This
Yeah.
is now This is now canon.
Yeah. I don't remember what the deal with the Malagold was.
They're a mix of Rayan and Zayla.
Oh, right.
I love riding
Zayla is like
around
supposed to be
on
half
my
and half,
corpse.
and I just never got around to conceptualizing what that actually means.
Hamster corpse. Hamster.
Fine, neither did the devs.
Damn. It'd be interesting because your scales would probably be like an interesting like olive color or something, like a greenish olive color, if you combine the color schemes.
What's that fabric pattern? That's like black and white in a very specific shape.
Like checkerboard?
Not checkerboard. It's more jaggedy.
Dazzle camo?
Dazzle yeah, I was just thinking that too.
Not dazzle camo.
I don't know what you're talking about then.
Uh,
I'm sleepy.
Yeah, I'm ready for bed. It's over.
We still have time.
I'm thinking of Houndstooth.
Houndstooth.
Hounds too. What's that?
It's a
Raven
pirate.
and Plum.
Oh yeah, I'm here. Was there another ready check? Oh, yeah, there
Yeah.
was.
Alright, so you're just waiting on nights?
Quick question: is there any mit on Vents 2 from anyone else but Cecilia?
Which part?
Vents 2. Like right after the, right before the stacker spread.
I've been in the last few polls. I've been saving a barrier for it.
So the end. So the second vents go off, and then we do stacker spread in our corner, right?
Yeah.
You're talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what
no.
I'm saving a barrier for that in the last few polls.
I am not.
Alright.
I'm using Heart of Light on the last one.
Yeah, there's not a lot there. It's mainly just kind of like, especially because neither of us can reach the whole party in some
Yeah.
configurations, so it's kind of just top people off
Alright.
and pray, frankly.
Let's head on in.
Yeah.
Let me put a couple materia on this.
It's not so much the mitigation, I think. It's like...
The problem is we are having people we are consistently having at least somebody taking the fire hit before it, so that they're already really low. Like
Yeah, if people take avoidable damage in that section, there's really not a lot we can do about it.
Yeah.
We just need everybody to do all of the movement, right?
Okay.
weak, 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 weak.
Let's see how big of a difference 10 bit makes.
Food check.
Oh, let me mute the music here. Hey, Tail.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, good?
No worries, Knights. That sucks to hear.
I had him running fucking Criterion all day too, so I'm sure he's pretty burnt.
Okay, I know who to blame.
Dark depths of this prison.
Stack.
Sear flesh from bone. Leave not
In
one
and
ash
stack.
in your wake.
In and stack.
Let sheep sorrow into your heart. Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knockback.
You will know my rage.
Box.
Who praying before a god?
Okay.
Work.
So Esther, some of the reason that you're dying there, I think sometimes, is that you are far from a Met, and Met is doing some heals before we go into that second phase that you were missing.
Leave not
So
one
I'm just like
ash in your
positioning
wake.
a little early.
Yeah.
I'll be more careful to throw a north-south, spread in the black square. I'll make sure I throw a Corundum on Plum there from now on.
That's. I think I can.
DPS
I can
corners?
move a little bit.
DPS in.
Yeah, but I'm also not. Yeah, I'm not using it on anything else. In, and stack. In and stack. Northwest one.
I'm getting to that stage of Red Mage where I'm finding spots in the fight to use
I
displacement.
shall see my wish fulfilled.
Snakes, get out.
I'll finish healing everybody up once we're back in. Okay.
Support first, no flex. DPS second, no flex. The west corners support. West corners, 1 and 4 for support. Look away from the. This, we're gonna spread at the end.
Perish in flame's embrace.
Center.
Go forth and sate your
To a
boundless
safe
hunger.
spot. East is safe. East is safe. West is safe. Run across. And spread.
Make sure to run through the middle. There's a star.
2 or 4. 2 or 4.
From fulgent
And then
flame
in
my
and spread.
servants rise.
In and spread.
I
Thank
tire
God.
of this farce.
Thank God.
Wow.
I'll get
I'm
Rhea.
sorry. I'm sorry, Rhea.
Behold the fruits
So funny,
of
case sometimes.
sacrifice.
Knockback.
Knockback.
Dog
We're gonna
2,
go.
right?
Yep. We're gonna go
Yep.
north or
Yes.
south.
You will know
Go north.
my
Follow the boss.
rage.
North. Go north. Get knocked back towards C. Okay. And light parties.
Alright, my group max melee.
Be crushed
No
underfoot.
sense in making this closer than
Gonna
it
get
needs to be.
knocked towards D. Light parties towards D. Then we're gonna get knocked from D towards A. Get knocked slightly towards A. Slightly towards A. Be on this black line from A to north. And then go towards 2.
Oh my God.
I
Holy
did it.
shit.
I
Yep.
did it.
Time tail.
I got Serena.
Okay.
This is
Alright.
potions. If you, I guess we don't. Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
We're not.
No.
We're not there.
Tank Buster. I will get it after Serena or after you, Rhea.
I got Rhea. Oh no, I don't. I have a little bit. Okay, now I can get Rhea.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, that's really bad. I'm sorry. I got tail too.
This time we'll keep
I
keep
shall
gotta
see
keep
Pop
my
and
it
pull
wish
down.
fulfilled.
One
Snake
bad
out, get out,
arcane
get
grasp.
out.
Out of the
Clear
hitbox,
comms,
out of
clear
the hitbox.
comms, clear
Snakes
comms,
too,
clear
get
comms, please.
Sorry.
Alright, out of the hitbox. We're okay. I will provoke
In
as soon
front
as
of
I
your
can.
mask.
Get to your static snake positions. DPS, you will look first. Support, you will look second. We are no... tanks are flexing for this at the end.
Cardinals?
Right,
Look
look at your
out at
intercards. Look at intercards. Out at the intercards. And then it will be DPS, look at your snakes.
Shit.
Then supports, look at your...
I got that for 5 times. Sorry about that.
Then it would be east and west here.
Log off can live.
No. There's no living this. Yeah, see, because that was gonna happen.
Fucking incredible getting through, dog.
Yeah, nice work there.
And in my opinion, that's one of the harder patterns, is whenever there's knockback second, like it goes down the middle, then a jump to knockback. I personally think that's the harder version. So, good job.
Yeah, but we did handle it.
I mean, I died to it, but that's legitimately because that mechanic I'm fucking terrible at. I
Rest eternal in the
it's so
dark
infuriating
depths
because I
of
know
this
it, I just
prison.
fail it every time. I want so bad to be good at it. Spread.
Sear flesh from bone. Leave naught but ash in your wake.
Out and spread, out and spread.
Out
That
of
was
my
very
sight.
last second.
That scared the shit out of me. Plum.
More than I thought.
Behold
Okay, if this
the
is dog, I'll get in the
fruits of
center somewhere.
sacrifice.
Knockback.
You will know my rage.
One.
Fools praying before a god
Fuck that.
Have res.
Thank you.
Um,
I got snapshotted.
yeah, that was a snapshot.
But the person who was supposed to be 3 with me didn't come out, so.
Oh, I helped.
You did keep me from getting a bleed, so I appreciate you. North-south,
I'll move.
I trust. DPS corners,
SN.
outer corners, and spread. Northeast 2.
I'll have heals in like 10 seconds.
I also do
Shall
drop
see
neutral
my wish
for
fulfilled.
beast.
Out of the hitbox.
Out. Snake, out. Support first, no flex. DPS second, no flex. Right, support first on B and C. Way. DPS on A and D.
Okay.
I aimed it wrong.
I'm gonna die.
Big
Vester.
mitigation.
Alright, I have Serena.
I'm not doing anything. Oh, ectothermal started happened.
I will not have Heart of Light for vents.
Okay. I'll see what I can.
DPS, if you have your personal heals, please use them.
Actually, I might. It might come off. That's gonna be spread at the end.
Perish in flame's embrace. Go forth and sate your boundless hunger.
West side is safe. 2 and 4. And stack.
Wrong place, sorry.
Come here. Okay.
North.
I said I was in the wrong place. There was no
Fulgent
company.
flame, my
Then
servant.
in
No,
and
she was
spread.
lacking of me. I too went to the wrong place.
Let's seep sorrow
Because I saw
into
so
your
many
heart.
people in that other corner.
Oh, I already used my full.
Ow, I shouldn't have taken that.
Let's wipe, yeah.
Yeah, wipe it.
Can we go over the vent
fruits of
positions there? Because
sacrifice.
I went to the wrong spot, but Plum, she went to the right spot and she was by herself.
That's because I went to the wrong spot and I was supposed to be her partner.
I went to
Those
the
for
wrong spot.
DPS were in theory there, yeah.
Yeah, basically
was
everybody.
just a sucky
Basically
pattern for
everyone
the
went
east
to
side.
4.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Alright, let's go again.
Just remember, like group 2, it doesn't matter if it's corners or not corners. You'll always be on 2 or 3. You'll never be on 1 and 4 for that one,
Rest eternal in the dark depths of
unless
this prison.
unless 1 and 4. There's the one case where
Yeah, if it's north, we go there. Which is
Western
also-
boys and Western girls.
Sear flesh from bone.
I'm not sure if
Leave
I've heard
naught
you
but
say
ash in your wake.
in and stack.
Really? Okay.
I'm not sure I have. Yellow device.
Let's seep sorrow into your heart. the fruits of sacrifice.
Back.
You will know
That's
my
right.
rage.
I think. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna be like.
1,
Oh, I'm good.
2.
Who praying before a
I can get red.
god?
There are 3 people here. Was I wrong? I'll get Serena.
Rhea. Alright, we'll take.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
East-west, westward. Nice recovery.
DPS corners.
Oh my god.
Birds in
Oh
and
my
stack.
gosh.
Till I'm gonna just be your partner here and hope to pray. Okay.
4 southwest.
I'm just gonna focus on keeping everyone who's up.
I'm getting.
Esther, don't press any buttons.
Oh, I'm sorry. I pressed the
You're
button.
good now.
Oh,
You're good.
oh,
Oh,
ah!
God damn it.
Alright, I have Esther.
Okay, I'm raising
That-
Rhea.
that-
I shall see my wish
Out of the hitbox.
fulfilled.
I'm getting knights.
Getting Alice.
I'll get.
No, that's everybody.
knight.
Everybody just get up as soon as you can.
Oh,
what?
Damn it! So
So close.
Afraid to be consumed.
I'm so sorry about
Wallet.
that. I
You're-
suddenly lost the ability to process directions.
you're fine. That was kind of a lost cause in the first place.
It was like the SpongeBob episode where he looks at the street signs and they're just not in like any language anymore. That's what happened to like my directions.
Yeah, you went to rock bottom.
I did.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison. Sear flesh from bone. Leave naught but
Out,
ash in
stack.
your wake. Out of my sight!
I got Cecilia.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Out. Snake. DPS first, no flex. Support second, no flex. The DPS 2 and 3 corners away. Support will be on 1 and 4 away.
We petrified the same guy. Oh, I should like raise people. Sorry. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Okay, I got Alice,
Okay.
and then I'll get knights.
Alright. Please use your self heals if you got them. Do not have much in the way of resources.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
North, south, spread in the black square. DPS corners.
DPSM.
Snakes, outer corners, and stack.
Oh, thank God.
Here you go, Plum. Northeast, 2. The reward you get for being my partner. You get corundum on any of those mechanics.
All heals in 5.
Okay.
Oh, we don't need them. Never mind. I'll save
I
mana
shall
sources then.
see my wish fulfilled.
Oh, because this is happening next, right?
This dog?
Knockback.
Yeah, knockback.
Dog 1.
Yeah, they do make that
You
noise.
will know my rage.
Remember, don't go out too far too soon. 1, 2, 3.
Who praying before a god?
Nobody laughed at my Japanese dog onomatopoeia joke.
Sorry.
What?
It's gonna be stacks at the end
Shut
of.
up.
It's gonna be stacks at the end.
Perish in flames embrace.
Center up, please.
Go forth and sate your boundless hunger.
Right. 2 and 4. East is safe. East is safe. East is safe. And stack with partners. South is safe. South. Everybody south.
I'm not gonna have
Then it's out and
area.
stacks. It's gonna be out and stacks.
Okay, tail.
A fitting death.
Beautiful.
A fitting death.
So fucking tight on my on my cooldowns.
Yeah, it's nasty.
We got a Snakes 2 coming up, right?
Yep.
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 Out of the
Behold
hitbox.
the fruits of sacrifice.
Static snake positions. Support, look at your snake first.
Pray to be consumed.
DPS second. We are not flexing. No flexes. So don't worry. We're going to look at the intercards. Go ahead and macro now.
It's no. I did it a little too early.
Support, look at your snake.
Oh my god.
DPS, look at your snake.
Alright.
What happened?
I was looking the wrong way.
Okay.
I was like positioning.
You're good.
No, I was positioning and then my petrify went off in completely the wrong direction, and so we'd probably hit somebody else who caused other shit to cascade.
I just didn't know if that was you getting hit by someone else's petrify.
No, it wasn't
or
me getting
you-
hit,
yeah.
it was me just
Yeah.
positioning incorrectly.
All good.
Also, I think I didn't look in time, but that was a little after shit got fucked. But it was
Yeah,
definitely
no,
like
my shit getting fucked was the first thing that happened. So.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison. Sear flesh from bone.
It's gonna be spread.
Leave naught but ash in
Out
your
and spread.
Out of my
not,
sight.
yeah, almost went in.
It's entertaining being your corner partner. There's always something eventful happening.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knockback.
You will know my rage. Who praying before a god? Leave naught but ash in your wake.
North, south. DPS corners. Snakes, outer corners. And spread. Southeast, 3. Thanks, 1.
Shall see my
Get out.
wish fulfilled.
Support first, no flex.
Your
DPS second,
praise
you're
will be
flexing melee.
consumed.
Support first on the south corners. 3 and 4. North corners DPS. Away. Events. It's going to be spread at the end of events.
Perish in flame's embrace. Go forth and sate your boundless hunger.
South is safe. North is safe. Spread. South is safe. South is safe.
From fulgent flame
And then out and spread. Get to your positions, out and spread.
A fitting death.
Lovely.
Tank Buster.
Are we getting dog first?
Yes, it's dog next.
Yep.
If we do this clean, I'm going to ask everybody to potion.
Fruits of sacrifice.
Okay. Knockback?
Knockback.
You will know my
Go north, A.
rage.
A. A. Okay.
I'll get Rhea.
Gonna be partners.
Be crushed underfoot.
We're gonna get knocked back with our partners towards D. And then we're gonna get to the south black line. Knock back to D. Wait here. go to the south black line.
Wait for
south
the
black
crush.
line.
Oh god
And
damn
then-
it.
And then get knocked south. Then we're gonna get knocked back towards 2.
Towards 2. Fuck!
Ah!
Damn, that's all the resers.
The resers. Damn. That's pretty good though.
I had that, yeah. I think the only thing I need to clean up is that angling.
No joke. Fucking phenomenal DPS by the way. We're at 61,000.
New wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the resers are done.
And we're gonna get 3,000 more by the
Yeah,
time
we're-
this is
We're
over.
at 61,000 going into that, which is, I mean, that's
Without
the
potions,
that's the
without black mage.
that's
Yeah.
the pre-nerf DPS check. So, all right, let's keep going. And when we get close, you will switch to Black Mage, because honestly, Red Mage isn't even worth having in the second phase.
Rest eternal in the dark
Because, like,
depths of
the
this
reses don't mean
prison.
anything.
That's what I've been told.
Honestly, kind of looking forward to that.
If somebody dies, it's pretty
Oh,
much
yeah?
guaranteed over.
Sear flesh from bone.
What, are you over-resing or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Leave not
This is
Out
okay,
and
right?
stack, out and stack.
out of my sight.
Hail.
Don't mind me. I did a little wiggle. I'm sorry.
You can't help it, I know.
What I was on this earth for, not to do it.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
True words never spoken. Snake out.
Snakes.
Support first, no flex. DPS second, no flex. 2 and 4 for the support. One and 3 for the DPS.
But I didn't put balance with that. I addled for no reason. I'm
proud of
sorry
you.
about that.
Oh, just now? Okay, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about it.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
North, south. Keep the support corners, support corners. Birds in. Blocks.
Oh right, I can just be here.
Yeah. Because I can't move any further out, so.
Northwest, 1. Doggo is next.
I shall see my wish fulfilled.
Knock
I might
back
have
on
done my
you.
knockback too early. We'll find
Just
out.
be close and aim to the corner.
You will
No, I'm fine
know
actually.
my
Never punished.
rage.
Blocks. Blockies.
Go to your spots. 1, 2.
Who praying before a god?
I can get Alice.
stacks.
Attacks at the end of vents.
Perish in flames and race.
I won't have my usual barrier at the end.
I will have Heart of Flame.
I'll have some stuff.
Go forth and sate your boundless hunger.
South is safe.
No?
North is safe. Spread.
Make sure to run through the middle.
West is safe. West is safe.
From molten flame my
In
Don't make
and
it.
stacks. In and stacks. In and stack.
Let's sink sorrow into your heart.
That's like super scary if you don't have sprint. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright, involning. Heals on Rhea. Rhea, for the third tank buster, just pop a little, whatever your short mitigation cooldowns are, and your
Behold
invuln
the
when you
fruits
take
of
the damage.
sacrifice.
Out of the
Snake
hitbox.
2 out. Alright, static snake positions. Focus on this. Let's.
Yeah, just don't
Right.
do anything else.
DPS will look at their snakes first. Abort will look at theirs second. Me and Ray are going to switch, and Serena and Kite, you're going to switch. Look at your intercards. Look out at intercards. Corners. And then DPS will look at snakes. DPS at snakes. Supports look at snakes. Then remember, melee and tanks, we're swapping. It's east and west. East and west. Circle person all the way out.
Where was our circle person?
I did not have a circle.
Kythe went north. I don't. Kythe, did you have a circle? You okay. So a circle went south, so that's a wipe.
I mean, it was a whip anyway.
Well, I
I
mean,
had like a purple snaky symbol.
so that-
So you were supposed to be behind, in the light party stack.
yes.
Okay, so
And east
I have
and
a stupid
west.
Question.
When I said east and
No
west,
such
that's
That is a stupid question. Go ahead and ask.
When you say circle, that's the 360 gaze,
Yes.
and the icon for the debuff is an actual circle, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
that's the
It
global
looks like
gaze.
it's similar to the gaze, except the gaze icon that we've been dealing with this whole time, except
A
instead of a
cone.
cone, it's a
Yeah.
circle.
Okay.
yeah. But again, more importantly than any of that, it was east and west. We had to go to east and west, not north or south.
And so if we were, since me and Serena were flexing, right? Let me just walk through if this was
You
like
would
what we're
have
supposed to do.
been on D.
I
and
would have been
Serena
on the
would've been-
other light
Yes.
party, and I would have been if I had circle, I would have been behind the snake so that it didn't get the party and
Correct.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
have circle, you're behind the snake. If you have anything else, you're between the
With
boss
with
and the
the
snake.
party. Okay.
Yeah, you're with the party
pretend
between
I'm
the
the
boss and
snake
the
right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Esther
I'm
is
the
the snake.
I'm the purple in the party, and Kythe, you would be
Alright.
the circle.
Okay, so I'd be right here.
Yep.
Behind the snake is
Behind the snake, but like close behind. The snake.
You still want to
You
be in
still
the
wanna
stack.
be in the splash
Yeah.
from the stack. So, like, not that
party
far
is
back.
inside.
Let's rehearse that again then.
So okay, I'm gonna say it's south. The south, no flexes. It's no flexes. Serena and Kythe, you have these circles, and it's on 4 and 3, the south ones. Everyone go to your position. No flexes. And the markers themselves are the snakes. Make the markers are the snakes. So
I
no
need to be like
no
further north.
flexes. Yeah. So Kythe, you need to. You are.
Yeah,
You are.
so-
Oh,
This
I'm
is
sorry.
not
Wait.
control.
Yeah, which way is the boss oriented in this example?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Boss doesn't matter.
Because we're doing this is east-west snakes right now.
Well, this. Yeah. I mean,
So
this.
the boss would
this is
just be in
south.
the
This is
center
if,
as
this
usual.
is south snakes.
But it works either way.
Okay.
Yeah, but east and west
Yeah.
would be on D and B.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, we'll just be
All right. But now, if say melee are flexing, and melee are flexing, but I have the circle, you don't, Kythe. But Serena, you still have your circle. This is correct.
So the idea is that Serena does a petrify, Tail does a petrify. Nobody is line of sighted between them because the snakes are there, and then everybody else is stacking to kill
And
snakes.
me and
Because we
Serena are the only
made
ones
the
ever
gay
flexing,
Pac-Man
right, in our
kiss.
group?
Tanks could also flex, so it won't
Okay.
always just be you. In
You-
this
if
case,
you-
it was both tanks and melee had to flex.
I'll post the picture of the Pac-Man kissing again. In general. This is what a finished
see.
product looks like.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have to make
And
the
it can be
Pac-Man
any
kiss.
two of the snakes, so
Yes.
it won't always be the
Well,
big
it,
ones.
it can be any two that are...
Yeah.
Not so
Yeah.
it can't be 1 and 3 or 2 and 4, but it can be any of the
Yeah.
or like it won't ever be an opposite one like diagonally. It'll always be
Yeah. It'll always be a line.
it'll be
Or
1
a
and 2.
regular line.
Yeah, it'll be a line.
Yeah, it won't ever be diagonal. Yes, but yeah.
All right, let's pull again.
I just need a moment for the controller to resync.
You can also think of it like you're making a sandwich out of your fellow raiders, with snake dressing,
Snake meat.
snake mayonnaise. The two people with circle are the bread, then the snakes are the mayonnaise on the bread, and then the
snake
party.
aioli.
The party is the
Make aioli.
food. Mayo is just food lube.
Never say that again.
Yeah, I'm looking on this. Never say that again.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
You ever get snake aioli on your Subway sandwich?
Can't say that I have.
Yes, Nox, we are talking
We
about
actually
snake
use
aioli.
red aioli in the city.
Yeah,
True.
it's New York exclusive.
I mean, they still call it snake aioli, but like it's a marketing term. It's rude.
And it's actually
It's
pizza
snake
flavored.
oil.
It's gonna be a stack.
It will be a stack, thank you.
Leave naught but ash in your way.
Be in the black lines and stack.
What are you doing, Tail?
In the black lines and stack. Just jumping around, sorry.
Seep sorrow into your heart.
Hi, Buster.
Sorry, I distracted you.
Esther's accusatory tone.
Sorry, there was a
What?
fly around
happened
me.
there?
Yeah, look where it got you, Tail. Sorry. I'm getting Rhea.
Oh, she first.
I wasn't trying to make
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Okay, well, I don't have any resources now. I hope you all are happy.
Knock
Everybody
back.
knock back.
Oh shit.
Good luck.
You will know my rage.
Let's
Getting
just
Alice,
reset.
mitigating.
Let's just reset.
Reset.
I'm sorry. I was
Get the fuck out of here. This is bullshit.
That was pretty funny.
sorry.
Oh my
Club.
god.
Before a god.
I've never heard you so like genuinely like what the fuck is wrong with you?
What are you doing, Tail?
It's like you're in a housing area, just like not doing anything.
In my defense, I haven't gotten to the point where I'm in first person with no HUD doing fucking screen like cinematic view of the raid yet.
Oh my god.
Rest eternal.
When they said Gunbreaker POV, they meant Gunbreaker POV.
Oh
no.
He needs fewer statics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just started my new 4-man static Ham Adventures.
Sear flesh from bone.
Oh, well, never mind then.
It's actually the Hamtaro Club. Thank you very much.
Right.
Leave naught
Right,
but
in and
ash
spread,
your
in and
way.
spread.
Let seep sorrow into your heart.
Damn it.
I have a map.
the fruits of sacrifice.
Knockback.
You will know my rage.
Alice, that I'm dead now.
Oh shit.
Who praying before a god?
I moved things I thought it didn't knock back. I'm sorry.
What the? Oh, was I too close to that?
Oh, come on!
That's a life.
Transcendent?
Well, wallet.
Don't tell the raid.
Food check.
Rest eternal in the dark depths
Sorry,
of
Ted.
this prison.
You got chosen.
No, I should be apologizing. I was a little early with my parfait.
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 Oh, parfait, right.
Parfait. That's how they say it over here.
Sear flesh from bone.
Shit, I didn't see. Was it a stack or a spread?
Petra.
That's attack.
Leave naught but ash in
Outside
your
the black lines and stack.
way. Out of my sight. Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Snake out. DPS first, you're flexing melee, and support second, we are also flexing. Tanks and melee are flexing. DPS first, support second. So the DPS ones on the west corners.
East.
Away. Support will be on the east corners, 2 and 3. Look away.
Good work, I think.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
East-west, red in the black square. Support in.
Don't go too far out to PS.
Snakes, outer corners.
Out
And
Proteans.
spread. In your corner. Northeast.
In my lane, thriving.
I shall see my wish fulfilled.
Is dog right?
Yep.
Yep.
Knockback.
You
Gone up the
will
hill.
know my rage.
Pick your spots.
Sockies.
Who praying before a god?
Not B on B.
What? Oh, I just realized I don't know. Alright.
Perish in flames and race.
Alright.
Center.
Go forth and sate your boundless hunger.
West is safe. One and 3. And stacks. South is safe.
Sure to run through middle.
Very scary.
From fulgent flame,
And then
my servants
out
rise.
and stacks.
I don't have barrier.
Out and stack.
Isn't it out tail?
Alright.
I have Esther.
What?
Rhea's gonna need a
A res? I'll have it.
My stance not.
Behold
Fucking-
the fruits of sacrifice.
Alright, Snake's
get
happening.
out.
Rhea, get up as soon as you can. Everybody stay out of the boss's hitbox. Rhea, don't press any buttons. Okay.
Good work.
Alright, DPS you're looking at snakes first. Supports you're looking at it second. No flex for purple, and no one is flexing. So again, DPS look at your snakes first. We're gonna look at the cardinals.
Focus on this.
Look out at the cardinals. DPS look at your snake. Support, look at your snake. North.
I have Rhea.
Someone killed the northwest snake.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna, yeah.
We just didn't have enough people.
Well, it also, yeah, I mean, we killed a snake, so.
No, the northwest snake was.
Dead.
Oh, the northwest snake. Okay. Somebody clipped it with their.
Puddle.
Their
Knight,
blood.
yeah, Knight said he was close.
Yeah.
So it's not always strictly exactly A and C. That's something I didn't realize.
Hmm?
But I guess it makes
Yeah.
sense.
It could be 1 and 2 also.
Okay. Or like something like 1 and 4, 2 and 3.
Yeah, 1 and 4 or 2 and 3 is possible as
Be
well.
one and
Okay.
2, 1 and 4.
I'll try to
What
remember
is
that.
not possible is 1, 3 or 2, 4.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Watch your food.
Rest eternal in the dark depths
special
of this
power.
prison. Sear flesh from bone.
I'm sorry. It's
Leave naught but
spread
ash
out
in
and
your
spread.
wake. Out of my sight! Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
knockback.
Then for heals.
You will know my rage.
Flockies.
1. 2.
Who praying before a god? in your wake.
North south, spread in the black square. Four corners. Birds in and clocks.
Don't forget to get to your corners.
Southeast, 3.
I shall see my wish fulfilled.
Snake, get out.
Out. This is first snake, right?
Yep.
Snake one.
Alright, DPS first, you are not flexing. Support second, we are flexing, Rhea. For the DPS ones, they'll be on 2 and 4. Support will be on 1 and 3.
Oh, thank God. Oh,
Got that card.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Rhea got auto-faced there.
Out of ice target. Alright, we got 15 minutes left. Let's make some good pulls. And
Yeah, I want to see
and then end the
Dog
week
2 again.
really happy with prog.
Yeah.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Spreading.
Spread.
Sear flesh from bone.
Oh, I see Rhea.
Leave naught but ash
In and spread.
your wake. Let seep sorrow into your heart. Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knockback.
Knock back.
Going for heals.
You will know my
Okay, getting the
rage.
palace. Just stay put where you get rezzed.
Don't press any buttons until
I'm just gonna kill one.
Fool,
Getting
praying
Cecilia.
before a god.
Oh. I was supposed to be 2, so whoever's 2 is going to die.
Few people are gonna die. Let's
Yeah, wipe it,
Whip it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hit the knockback button and it just didn't take, I guess. I don't know.
Tail should eat food, and that's it. Everyone else, I think, can last until the end.
Got a full run.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of
7
this prison. Sear flesh from bone. Leave naught but ash in
Out
your
and spread.
wake.
I'll go.
Out of my sight!
I got Alice.
Holding my AoE heal until after Alice is up.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I should have done that too.
That's fine, I can spot heals.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice!
Knock back.
Knock back.
For
You
heals.
will know my rage!
Box.
1.
Who praying before a god?
Remember, the stack for everyone else is not on the... It is on the intersection. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I went to the wrong place.
I'll get ready
Rhea
to.
has
Oh,
I'll...
Zone.
It's on.
That'd be fun. Tanks can actually survive the dot pretty well.
Yeah.
it just sucks.
Yeah, I know. It definitely sucks. God, 10 more seconds in that.
Leave naught but ash in your wake!
Pet shop. North south, spread the black spread.
I'll move. Okay, I'm cutting it close.
Some DPS corners. Out and spread.
Spread.
I'll get Cecilia.
Northeast, 2.
Don't do anything when you res.
Just gonna stand here, yep.
Especially you, Alice.
I may not have collective for.
I
That's
shall
okay.
see my wish
I
fulfilled!
have stuff.
Make out.
I can always just GCD.
Alright. Support first, no
You
flex.
are afraid to be
DPS
consumed.
second, you not flex.
Lucky's Trust.
C for support. DPS will be on B and D.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh my god.
Get
Sorry
a
about that.
Orbeon load. 2 seconds. And now. Then Ecto.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
We can wipe it. Alright. One more good pull, and then we can all go to bed.
Clearly we need it.
Alright, let's make it count.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
I just want to hear Phase 2's opening line again. It makes me happy.
Huh?
The voice lines in Phase 2 are really, like, the voice actor did some stuff.
Oh.
Stacks.
I see.
Matt, is there anything that you could save that you're using in the opener for later? Because I have like just a free Ixicol here that I'm just sitting on. Because
I mean, I'm just using Star as
Leave naught but
for
ash
Out
damage.
stack?
you're not using like Celestial
mean-
Obligation or something.
That's like
Out of my
Yeah, we
sight.
need to be paying
Yeah.
attention.
Alright, one more
I
pull.
usually do it right after here, but yeah, I can save it.
I mean, would it be useful to save it is the question? Because again, I have free healing there that I could
I
use.
usually
up
have
well.
it up before I need it again.
Okay. Well, might as well just let me Ixicol then.
Okay.
That way it's just, it'll be more consistent.
Okay, I'll save it then.
Okay, focus on.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
stacks.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
Stack.
Out stacks.
Out of my sight.
I almost wiggled.
It's okay.
Anyone love to wiggle?
I do understand. Knights is back to doing his thing he did a lot in Eden, where he's sending me wiggle gifts during raid on Discord.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knockback.
You're in the hills.
You will know my rage. Who praying before a god?
Someone's going to
I can get Serena.
I'm a 4.
I think
I was a
Serena
4.
I think Serena lingered a little bit.
Serena lingered, but I'm not sure who the other.
One of
whoever the other three
either
was.
either Kyther or Met were a 3, and went.
I had 4. I got hit last.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
Oh, yeah, we'll worry about it later.
East-west, spread the black square. Support corners. Snakes, outer corners, and stack with partners.
This one knows his stack.
Northeast, 2.
What?
We'll have a feeling in a second.
Sorry. And as for Celestial
shall
Opposition,
see
if
my
I don't use it
wish
at the beginning, I
fulfilled.
don't use it up until right after.
Out of
just
the
before
hitbox?
Snake, out.
We can figure it out at some point, but no rush on it for right now.
DPS first, no flex. Support second. Rhea and me are
Flex.
flexing. DPS
Look north.
south corners. Support on the north corners.
Watch out. Okay, good.
Remember, we're flexing Rhea. It's gonna be spread at the end of vents.
Perish in flame's embrace.
Center up.
Go forth and sate your boundless
Venties,
hunger.
find the safe ones. West is safe. North is safe. Spread. West is safe.
run through the middle, please.
West is safe.
From fulgent flame my servants
Out and spread.
rise.
Out and spread.
A fitting death.
Good stuff.
Tank Buster.
This is dog, right?
Fruits of
Yep.
sacrifice.
Center up and knockback.
Knockback immune.
Back now.
We're gonna go north or south. It is
You will know
North,
my
A. Go
rage.
to north, A.
Got Alice.
Partners.
Be crushed underfoot.
Watch the order. It's going to be partners towards D. And then we will get knocked towards north, towards the A. Partners towards D. Wait for the thing. Get knocked towards A, northish. And then get
Okay.
knocked on the black line towards A. And then we are over at 1.
Okay. I know what I
I
did wrong
missed-
there.
I misremembered where the second knockback was coming from.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
All right. Can we call it
Good
here?
work.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
we have time
we
for
should.
other-
Do me. I would like to ask that. So. Doggo 2.
You want to stick around and discuss something?
No. I just want to. We're done. We're done. I just want to say before next week. Just take 5-10 minutes. Look up a kill from your perspective,
Job of choice.
and just
yes.
watch a couple iterations of Doggo 2, and just kind of get a feel for how they're moving. Because Doggo 2 is. I mean, I've said a couple times I'm terrible at the mechanic. It is, in my opinion, the most inconsistent mechanic, like for each person. Like, it is
Yeah,
consistently a issue, is what I'm trying to say. So,
but I
for-
would always. I would never not recommend watching clear videos of your own
Yeah,
job.
exactly.
Like, nothing is more useful to me.
and I really think
maybe not nothing,
Doggo
but-
2 is a good one to look at different iterations of, because it's just one of those ones that has a lot of variance, and
Absolutely.
you got to get used to them. Snake 2, see a couple kill videos, see like how they're positioning for that last bit, but for the most part, Snake 2 we can do. We can do Snakes 1, we can do Snake 2. Doggo 2 is just kind of gross. But that's it. It's Snakes 2, Doggo 2, and then a raid wide and 2 auto attacks, and the boss is dead. But
Really, it's just 2 auto attacks after the
it's,
last thing?
raid wide and then 2 auto attacks, and then he just goes
Enrage.
untargetable.
And then enrage.
And it's great because there's no confusion with this one, because his voice line for when you fail to get him low enough is just, "This is the end." It's very, very clear. If he says, "This is the
That's pretty
end,"
clear.
you
Yeah.
didn't make it.
Hard to be more clear than that.
But yeah,
All right, let's see if
As
I
m-
can go make this.
I know there were-
twinkle fizz window.
I know there were a pretty decent number of mistakes tonight, but we are. I mean, the prog this week was
We're
fantastic.
making noticeable
Yeah.
progress.
We're making good prog.
We
yeah.
were on vents on Monday, and now we have seen all of Doggo 2 and Snakes 2, and could conceivably be seeing Enraged next Tuesday. So that's good.
Yep.
Wood.
Weird.
We can clear next week, or we can clear door boss next week.
Uh-huh.
Let's do it.
All right. Thanks all. Good night.
Good night.
One.
Have a good one.